This is the Conscious Hour. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk about propaganda in media. Well, we know, and I've said this many times, we have a media blackout when it comes to the United States. If you live here, you have no clue what the world's doing. Sure, you see news clips if you're even watching the news, and what's interesting is very few people actually watch the evening news. One time I did a check to see how many people watch the evening news. They said between 8 and 10 million people. There's 50 million people or 60 million people in the United States. So it's easy to be able to influence people when they don't really understand what the world is, so they trust their news sources. Oh, I like Fox, or I like this one, and that's where I get my information. So they have you in a little funnel. Now I'm going to take you down a road to where I'm going to take you and show you a terrorist. Now, this is what the United States mentioned. These countries are terrorist countries. Let's take Yemen. Let's take Iraq. Let's take, where are we going now? Iran. Yes, oh, that's that mighty, terrible country. So listen to. He's going to give you a little education here about questioning the reality that's being spun.
And what it does to these locations. Heavy missiles, severe missiles. And there was a message coming from the spokesperson of the Khatam al-Anbiya HQ, Ibrahim Zulfaqari, in relation to the talks about negotiations. Let's listen to what he had to say in this video.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. قدرت راهبردی که از آن دم می‌زدید تبدیل به شکست راهبردی شده. مدعی ابرقدرتی دنیا اگر میتوانست از این مخمسه رها شود تا حالا شده بود. اسم شکستتان را توافق نگذارید. دوران وعده هایتان به سر رسیده. امروز در جهان دو جبهه وجود دارد، حق و باطل، و هر حق طلب آزاده‌ای تحت تأثیر امواج رسانه‌ای شما اغوا نمی شود. سطح خود درگیری هایتان به مرحله مذاکره خودتان با خودتان رسیده؟ نه خبری از سرمایه گذاری هایتان در منطقه خواهد بود و نه قیمت سابق انرژی و نفت را خواهید دید تا وقتی که بفهمید ثبات در منطقه توسط دست قدرتمند نیروهای مسلح ما تضمین می شود. ثبات از طریق قدرت. صراحتاً اعلام می کنیم تا موعدی که اراده ما نباشد هیچ وضعیتی به روال سابق بر نمی گردد. این اراده زمانی ایجاد می شود که به طور کامل فکر اقدام علیه ملت ایران از اذهان کثیف شما پاک شود. حرف اول و آخر ما از همان روز نخست این بوده، هست و خواهد بود. کسی هم شما با کسی مثل شما کنار نخواهد آمد، نه حالا و نه هیچ وقت دیگری. و من نصر الا من عند الله العزیز الحکیم.
So, pretty direct, to the point. These people aren't terrorists, folks. These people have been living in that region. If you take Yemen, 10,000 years. You take Iraq or Iran, 5,000 years. So what's America? Wow, you know. And how were we built? We were built by the conquistadors, basically the Zionists invading America, slaughtering the Indians. It's this business model that's been going on and on and on and on and on. So we're tired of it, aren't we, folks? Yep. So the only way we're getting past this is by you speaking out, you picking up the phone, telling your congressional representatives, I'm not voting for you anymore. Republican, Democratic Party, done. We're toast. You're done. Why? We don't need you. We want a government representatives that represent us. And we aren't interested in war, and we aren't interested in you spending trillions of tax dollars overseas so your corporations can make money, and then they can come back in and oppress us. Somebody says, what do you mean oppress us? Well, hey, they bought 22 big, huge warehouses to make concentration camps in. Hey, those same people you elected are pedophilias, and they're eating kids' organs. I mean, you can't get any more blatantly seeing what's going on. It's everywhere. But if you just watch certain news stations, they won't tell you what's going on. But, you know, the Epstein ones are good because everybody's getting a little bit of the creepy crawly and they know what it is. So let's shut it down. It's the Conscious Hour. The Conscious Hour is about a conscious revolution where we all come together. We say, we don't want this old business model. We don't want Reboot 2.0. We want Reboot 3.0 so we can break away from this and let's create something. Remember those words, heaven on earth? If you're interested, it's called Reboot 3.0. And hey, you oligarchs, you're still going to make all the money in the world. You know why? Because you own everything. So sit down, shut the fuck up, and let's create a new world order. What do you think? This is the Conscious Hour. Please like and share, and please donate to the 501c3. I got a lot of work to do, and I need to do some traveling and some speaking engagements, and I've been self-funding this thing ever since this first thing started, clear back on October 7th of 2023. So I'm a dedicated servant. I love doing this stuff, making the world a better place. Thanks for tuning into the Conscious Hour.